Greetings, I'm Sharon Cornu. I'm the Executive Director here at St. Mary's Center, a community of hope, healing, and justice in West Oakland. You know us as a transitional housing provider, hot lunch program, preschool, and senior homeless services. And recently I had an opportunity to speak with the Bay Area Legislative Conference, our California State Senators and Assemblymembers, about what we're seeing in our work at St. Mary's Center. And I wanted to share those thoughts with you and keep the conversation going. Last year, our case managers at St. Mary's Center housed 50 seniors, 85% were Black, 95% were on SSI, and 100% needed a subsidy to become and remain housed. The supports that helped this small sample of seniors become housed were vouchers, transitional housing, deposit money, and intensive case management by skilled staff who look like and come from the community that they serve. Now, it helped our work that Measure A1 in Alameda County created more than 4,000 new homes and kept the promise to target 20% of those homes to people under 20% of area median income. By the way, that's why our Council of Elders is all in for the regional bond on this November's ballot, and the equity frameworks being developed by cities and counties to prioritize people in greatest need. Our Council of Elders has voted to endorse it and work for the bond, and we'll be rolling out a Speakers Bureau and Leadership Academy to inform the vote, but also to ensure that implementation moves forward, prioritizing people in greatest need. Our California legislature had a big year too on homelessness issues, addressing housing through production, preservation, and protection. And looking to 2024 together, I wanted to share these three ideas. Prevention remains job one. High housing costs drive increasing homelessness, not mental health or substance abuse. We all have stories. We've all worked with folks who've experienced mental health and substance abuse challenges, but that's not what's driving today's crisis. It truly is the economics. California has the second lowest homeownership rate in the country at 56%, meaning close to half of our households are renters and vulnerable to eviction, excessive rent increases, displacement, and homelessness. And I agree, tenant protections are controversial, difficult, adversarial, but they work. When families have legal representation, enforceable rights, and reasonable rents, they remain housed at work and in school. They have an opportunity to take care of their health and their well-being. Moving property away from speculators and rent seekers matters. Capturing property through nonprofit ownership, land trusts, social housing, all of it is critical to our future. The second point I want to make is that housing solves homelessness if it's deeply affordable. And every day at St. Mary's, seniors tell us, I can't afford affordable housing. People who work their adult lives and become homeless for the first time after 50. That's the fastest growing category of the unhoused. And that's who St. Mary's Center serves. Seniors who have worked their adult lives as childcare workers, handymen, landscapers, truck drivers, security guards. Think it's just a few people? There are more than 1 million Californians on SSI, which is at 10 to 12% of the area median income. Folks trying to survive on about $1,000 a month. 2 years ago, Assemblyman Isaac Bryan from Southern California passed AB 1043, which recognized the category of acutely low income so low it impacts your health, under 20% of the area median income. It's time for California's Housing and Community Development, Alameda County's Housing and Community Development, to incorporate this critical level in future funding opportunities. And we're not seeing it. It's also time for tax credits to be available, to be invested in historically disinvested communities like West Oakland, as well as in high opportunity areas, a both and, not an either or, the way state policy is currently focused. And last but not least, I shared with the legislators that California should work together to get our fair share out of the federal government including in workforce development. We know that homelessness disproportionately impacts Black and Native communities because of systemic racism in housing, education, and employment. We know that workforce development systems are creating training and employment pathways for BIPOC leaders in healthcare. And the work of the California Healthcare Foundation shows us that representation improves results. We need a bold plan for a pipeline and career pathway, creating a diverse workforce in homeless services that promotes people with lived experience into paraprofessional and professional roles. And if you want to learn more about St. Mary's ideas for this, our clinical director, Latiria Fletcher, will be speaking at the upcoming National Alliance to End Homelessness Conference in San Francisco in early March. It really is an honor to work at St. Mary's Center and to partner with so many people, to work with our staff who do the impossible every day. I want to leave you with these 3 points. An ounce of prevention is worth millions in cure. Housing only solves homelessness if it's deeply affordable, and we really need federal involvement at scale, including workforce development for this sector in homelessness. Thank you for everything you do and for being part of St. Mary's Center's community of hope, healing, and justice.